Hello, this is Peridot Studios, and unfortunately I have to voice over everything because last time it didn't really save properly. As in, I didn't realize my mic was muted. Is it still muted? Let me check. Testing, testing, alright. So as you can see, I am loading up the world right now, and it took quite a while to load. Here I'm telling my friend Dust Sands to join the SMP, and yeah, we kind of had a blast on it. So if you remember last time I played, I was building a shelter for me, and my friends were helping out a little bit. I mean, we got our fence windows, we got our fort all built up, and Dust Sands was ready to join, and yeah. So the house is built, we got our crafting table, everything. Yes. Then I tell him... What did I tell him? Oh, I asked him would he like to join at this point. Oh, I kind of messed up there. Alright. So yeah. Wow, I had YouTube notifications. So I friend pretty much everyone on the list. That is online. Oh, I don't? Okay. Yeah, pretty much everything's the same as it is. I know the sound's a little delayed, but hey, it's a little better than it was the last video, I think. Alright. Oh! Our Mace the Ace was down in the mine still. I helped him get out. Yeah, I'm gonna be editing a little bit of the messages that are sent. Alright. So, he's discovering how the base was built, and I do the emotes. And here he is in his Technoblade skin. I give him the welcome. He says thank you. So, here I am chilling in the base. And chatting with the friends. Alright. And there's this one guy asking for operator. But he's obviously not gonna get it. With that, and then I get attacked by a skeleton. Which the skeleton was finished off pretty easily. And I noticed that there we go. Oh yeah, I was shot trying to get that block of wood, and I had taken quite the damage. So it's just, we're all in the base. Yes, Death Sands never die. Alright. So... I tell him it's an all-survival world. It's all survival, my dog. Alright. Yeah, he's not getting operator. This kind of proceeds on, as he will do some pretty unspeakable things. We finally decide to take up the mantle and finally leave our base in our safety, and we go down into the mines, or we do some mining. Whereas I look for mobs to fight. And it seems that there are not really that many, or so I thought. Now, it was quite a trudge. I have lost one of my comrades, and I was very upset at this. We eventually took him out, no problem. Then out of nowhere came his brother, and I just died. I then retrieved all my stuff after knowing that he died by the players, and we just well, I used some torches to light up the place. To my surprise, I found iron, so I immediately retrieved it. Sadly, I was only able to find 2 iron in the area. I accidentally knocked down one of my torches, so I replaced it. I saw my friend die and lose all of his stuff, so I didn't touch it. I was respectful. He died yet again. No surprise. A creeper caused some damage. No big deal. So I decided to go back and explore the mines of death. Then I see some experience. And all I took was the experience. And some dirt. And then I saw my friend's stuff all down there. So then I get his attention. Then I go down with him, and then I see something beautiful. It's a glorious view. You could build a whole world down here if you wanted to. However, none of us are really up to the challenge, so we all just went outside the mines and only returned every so often. I decided to pick up some of the debris from the damage. And I also decided to get some wool real quick because I know what I'm going to need it for. I'm going to need it to set up a proper spawn at the base. Now I feel accomplished that my base has everything a base should have. So now that I have my spawn point set, I will now be able to rest, and hopefully so will other players. Which reminds me, actually no, I don't go to look for other players. Instead, what I do is I go and, what did I do again? Let me watch this and find out. Oh, I did look for my other friend. I find him in the mine. And then I explore the mine a little bit. But not too much, because I cannot stay in for too long. He then proceeds to show me something. However, I am unable to see. So, usually I would grab the torches so I can see where I'm going. Then I guess after doing so and finding absolutely nothing there, I turn around and then proceed to exit the mine as I show no interest there whatsoever. I find my friend at the base and wonder what his intention is. Whether he's just AFK or actually, no, honestly just walk by. Don't even say hello or anything? Okay. Through my travels, I have found where oak is in the forest. I was excited to get a new variety of wood. And I was glad it was in my area. And I first mined the leaves and I got an apple. I was so excited about my luck that I kept going. After mining down this whole tree, I then decided to proceed home, smelt up some iron, and of course make myself a shield and equip that shield. I was ready for combat. Little did I know, despite our efforts, I realized that they were starting to rebel against me by establishing their own lands and their own fortresses of solitude, which will be dealt with soon enough. After seeing this act of treason, I have decided to cut them off from the main base by building a protective barrier around it. When the project was finished, I looked back in awe at what I have accomplished. Then I do some more reconnaissance upon the area. And with this, I use all of my stealth training to spot their new structure. Look at it. Pitiful. After taking such reconnaissance, I then began to sneak back to my base successfully. Then, I have found another sheep. The wool was then used to create a bed as an attempt to make peace with the opposing tribe. I then hurried back to home base to begin a mining project. And that project would be one of the largest mining projects that I would ever start. Apparently, one of the members of the SMP has been gone for a while, so then I go and discover them. And here is what I find. I find that he comes back and brings gifts. And I am very grateful of his generosity. And this is a gift that I will treasure throughout my Minecraft playthrough. As I return to base, and what did I do? Oh, I went straight to my mining project. Okay. Alright. So I went straight back to my mining project. It was then time to rest. But then again, I really didn't want to rest. I wanted to keep going, and that's what I did. And I mostly did that mining for quite a while. And I mean quite a while. I mean, it is quite a large project. And then I decided to rest finally. I realized I was running low on some pickaxes, so what I did was I crafted more pickaxes and proceeded back to the mining project, which takes quite a while. I realized that I didn't really have a storage system, so what I did was I immediately made a chest. And within that chest is what I put mostly a lot of stone and stuff in. So I immediately dug out a spot to put the chest in, which took quite a while, I guess. Placed it down, and before I continued my mining excavations, placed all the stone and diorite and copper within that chest, as I didn't really want to waste it. Then I went back to my furnace to grab that other piece of iron, as it might prove useful later on in the future. And then, of course, I threw in my dirt, my gravel, as well. Took some materials out of the chest because I never do. I might need them. And then I went back to my mining project right after, showing such dedication to my projects. As I said, the mining process took quite a long time, and it goes pretty deep. And so it's been pretty much on a consistent. And then suddenly, I find Lapis. I was shocked that I found it at that level. So it was like, yes sir! So I took some as possible. As well as, of course, completing my mining escapade. Helping friends try and get to where they were. And then continued making the loop around until I got back to the Lapis. Mined the Lapis. And I was excited with what I got. Then, I continued the mining escapade. Further and further. And later on, which is going to be very soon, like right about now, I find more Lapis. It was an offer I cannot pass up. And so, afterward I kept mining. And mining. And then the stream was cut short because of the technology that I have. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.